Hello, friends. How are you all? I hope you all are fine under the grace of Almighty. So, today we are going to start again for our target for UGC NET 2024. So, today we are going to start with the traditional embroideries and textiles of India. And today's topic is, as you can see in the picture, Kasuti, the heritage of Karnataka. I'm going to show you some samples of Kasuti of Karnataka. You can see to it clearly in the pictures. It looks very beautiful. These are different types of stitches used in the Kasuti. So now we are going to study Kasuti embroidery of Karnataka. Kasuti of Karnataka. Kasuti is a world famous embroidery of Karnataka in which Kai means hand and Suti means cotton thread. Hence, Kasuti means handwork made of cotton thread. It means the work which is done by hand without tracing, without making any marks on the fabric with the cotton thread. So let us now move towards the history of the Kasuti of Karnataka. The women expressed their artistic urge by embroidering delicate piece of colorful art, the Kasuti. This art was passed from person to person and generation to generation. During leisure time, the grandmothers used to teach Kasuti to their grandchildren, daughter-in-law and neighbors. As we all know that our traditional embroideries pass on from generation to generation, and latest generation learn from the older generations, because we have to revive our traditions. So Kasuti is a delicate art which pass on from generation to generation. In older days, it was a custom that the bride had to possess a black silk sari called Chandra Kali sari with Kasuti work on it. In the Karnataka, there is a ritual like the people there like to wear, brides there like to wear black sari which is known as Chandra Kali sari, which have Kasuti work on it. As a matter of fact, traditionally this embroidery is done on saris and blouses. The blouses, cholis, on which Kasuti with matched color motifs and borders worn with the sari is known as khan. The sari with the same motif, design, borders, that is known as khan. The choli and the sari, the matching. The border of sari will be with Negi and Murgi stitches. We will know better what is Negi stitch, what is Murgi stitch in detail. Thread used in the Kasuti embroidery. Silk thread is used in older times. Now instead of silk yarn, mercerized cotton threads with guaranteed color fastness are used because they are of better quality. There is no color bleeding and it gives better shades and better purpose. 2 to 4 strands are used for fine and coarse work respectively. This may vary according to the type of material, motif and stitch employed. The motifs used in the embroidery are like these are taken from the mythological stories, architectural motifs like gopuras, shivlings, nandi, palanquins, etc. These are used in the Kasuti embroidery. Apart from these, various types of creepers, foliage, flowers, animals and birds are used. Now, we are going to study stitches used in the Kasuti embroidery. Stitches are always worked in vertical, horizontal, diagonal manner. As we all know, we had seen Kasuti many times and the stitches there moves in the vertical direction, horizontal direction or diagonal direction, as these are somewhat geometrical. The common 4 types of stitches used in Kasuti are Gavanti, Murgi, Negi and Menthi. And speciality of these Kasuti stitches are basically they are never traced. Embroidery starts without making the knot on the thread or as with the back stitch. A small tiny back stitch was made first with which the thread is locked into the fabric and the fabric looks same on the front and the back. So now we will study further about the types of stitches. Gavanti. This is a simple, more common stitch derived from the Kannada word Gantu, means knot. It is a double running stitch in which the first running stitch is filled by the second running stitch on the same line. The second one worked exactly opposite to the first one. Gavanti may be worked in horizontal, vertical or diagonal direction. Means when we are doing running stitch, firstly we will make small stitches, and after that we will come back to fill the spaces left in between. That is known as running stitch, filled running stitch, which is known in the Kasuti as Gavanti. So here in this picture we can see Gavanti or double running stitch in the outlining. I'm going to zoom it. So we can see this running stitch like in the outlinings. This is the double running stitch. This is known as Gavanti. After Gavanti we have second stitch, that is known as Murgi. Murgi is a zigzag running stitch which appears like staircases or ladders. It is same as Gavanti stitch but works in a stepwise manner. Like we are moving on the elevators and we are moving forward towards the upper side, like that. The work in both Gavanti and Murgi stitch is neat and tidy, where the designs appear same on the right and the wrong side. As I told you earlier, that there is no difference between the front and back of the fabric. The embroidery looks same. However, the stitches should be of uniform size. The designs are produced by grouping the tiny designs on regular intervals and sequence. In this picture, we can see the Murgi stitch, the staircases which are made with the running stitch, which are moving upward and backward. So by making the running stitches, we can make this Murgi stitch. So after studying the different stitches, we are moving towards the Negi stitch. This is another stitch in Kasuti. Negi is in Kannada means to weave. Negi design has an overall effect of a woven design. Negi is nothing but ordinary running or darning stitch. Darning stitch, like we are making the running stitch, it's like that only. It is worked in long and short straight lines or floats, and therefore the design doesn't appear identical on either sides of the fabric. Means in this stitch, when we are making Negi stitch, it doesn't appear same on both the sides. We will make it more clear with the picture. So this is the picture of the Negi stitch, in which we have seen the straight floats of the darning stitch, which makes the motif more clear. So here we can see the Negi stitch with running stitches or darning stitches. After studying the Negi, we are moving towards the Menthi stitch. This stitch is an ordinary cross stitch. We all know what is cross stitch, like we have seen many times. Menthi in Kannada means fenugreek seeds. Fenugreek is methi. This cross stitch usually appears heavy as it is used for filling purposes. As it fills a motif, so it is used for filling purposes. This stitch requires more length of thread than the other three stitches. Similar to Negi, even this stitch does not give same appearance on either sides of the cloth. It can be seen in ikat sarees. This stitch is mostly used in ikat sarees, and this stitch doesn't give same effect on the right and wrong side on the fabric. Right? So we will make it clear from the picture. So this is a picture of the stitch, Menthi stitch. It makes up crosses, like we can see here, crosses, which gives a look like fenugreek or methi seeds. Like we are moving towards the one side at once, and then we are coming back, we make the complete crosses. Right? This is a geometrical motif, and with this we are complete with the Kasuti of Karnataka. Hope to see you again with another topic. Bye bye. Take care.